We worked on crane last week, or crow, and we were gonna build upon that practice and practice twisted crow. So to do that, I think we're gonna focus on some lower back, some like back releasing, a lot of twisting, and getting into the low back stuff, so getting into the hips as well, and hamstrings. And so we're going to use the strap for that at the beginning of class here. And blocks are always welcome and helpful for all of the things. Scoot over just a little bit. Just play it. So I hope that you all are well and excited to practice, ready to go. Our theme today, I'm deriving from Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie. And just a reminder that right after this class, 30 minutes after this class, we have kirtan. So if you'd like to take a break for 30 minutes and then come back for some chanting, we'll be having kirtan here. Right here on the app, I'm just gonna move the couch back, which you can see the corner of right there. And then I'll be over here in the music space. So welcome everybody, come on in. All of you is welcome here. I wanna get started right away. So coming into a comfortable seat, we're gonna allow ourselves to arrive and land here. So if you've been running around or rushing to get to this practice, I get it. That's usually me every Sunday. So just take a few moments to withdraw our energy from all of that external noise. We're just gonna get quiet and still and just start to pay attention. Just paying attention to what's happening inside. Really all mindfulness is paying attention. And what a gift to give ourselves, to pay attention to ourselves. So giving ourselves the gift of this self-intimacy for these next 50 minutes or so. Allow yourself to root down into the earth. Feel that connection to Mother Earth and her sustenance and nourishment and stability. And from there, neutralize the pelvic bowl. So notice if the pelvic bowl is tilting. And allow the spine to grow tall from here. Elle, if you're still here, we are going to stand a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna be pretty stretchy in the beginning of class to release the low back, and then we'll get moving, but it's a slow flow for sure. This is a slow flow. So pelvic bowl is neutral, and then the spine is growing tall from here, just creating a little space in between each vertebra. Let the shoulders melt down the back, collarbones wide, and then suspending from the tops of the ears and the crown of the head, reaching up toward the light, toward the sky, Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, Grandfather Sun. Take a deep breath into this structure, this scaffolding of the bones. And then H-A-Ha, take a cleansing breath out, melting around the bones, softening. So a few more rounds like this, finding some ease amongst the stability. Cleansing breath out, just soften. Deep full breath here. Deep full breath out. On your next inhale, sweep the arms. I call all of my power back to me now. Reach up, look up. Exhale, I am whole. Thumbs to the third eye. I am complete. Thumbs to the heart. Try that 2 more times. I call all of my power back to me now. Exhale, thumbs to the third eye. I am whole. I am complete. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. I call all of my power, all the fragments of the mind, any energy leaks, back to me now. I am whole. I am complete. Tuck the chin, bow the head. Allow a silent prayer to arise for this practice. What is your sankalpa? What is your motivation? What are you needing? So bringing that need, that desire into your conscious awareness. Why are you here? What's your intention? And sometimes the intention can be something that you offer. It can be like an offering. If you're content and you'd like to dedicate your practice to someone or something bigger, that's an option as well. Big breath in, big breath out. And we'll take a few ohms, sending this prayer out. Deep full breath in. Welcome everyone. So the theme, let's take some Sufi spirals. On the inhale, let's take it clockwise. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Ooh, this is gonna help awaken the spine and release any tension in the back, the low back. So we'll take a few rotations to the right, clockwise, and a few rotations to the left. Throwing away old messages. This is our theme today. Throwing away old messages. So just being aware of what's coming up today. What's here, what's present in the level of the mind, the thoughts, these old limiting beliefs, old messages. Listening quietly to those voices and throwing away what doesn't resonate anymore and letting us define who we are versus outside influences defining who we are. And that can be really hard because society itself is defining us, trying to define us all the time. So slowing down, come through center, root down through the sitting bones, lift tall through the crown of the head. Deep full breath in, deep full breath out. And let's take it counterclockwise. Right, so there's these structures in place, these systems that define everyone based on the dominant group of humans. Oh, and it can feel so oppressive to not fit into that box and to not know where else to go. Well, where can I go where all of me is welcome? Where can I just exist and show up with all of my colors and darkness and lightness and all of the expression of who I am, all of the facets? And I hope that this can be one of those places for you. it has to start, I think, inside. We have to create an internal space where we can belong to ourselves. Oh, and that is so much easier said than done. But through this practice, we're doing that. We're widening, we're creating space in our bodies to be able to hold more of ourselves. To be able to create our own messages about who we are. Maybe we prefer to be child of God, love and light. I like to define myself as divine cosmic stardust. So we'll be working with that today, coming through center, stack the spine, reach all the way up to the sky, deep breath in. Let's take a twist to the left, navel to spine. Take your right hand to the left thigh, look over the left shoulder. Whoo! Inhale through center. Exhale, rinse it out to the right. Inhale, reach up, look up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, navel to spine. Yep, lift and lengthen, coming through center, reach up. Exhale, navel to spine to the right. One more time, both sides, reach up, look up. Exhale, navel to spine, twist over to the left. Woo! Lift through the crown of the head, reach up, look up. Exhale, navel to spine. So we're rinsing out old messages, even if we don't know what they are. We're detoxifying the body. Reach up, bring palms to prayer, thumbs to the third eye, thumbs to the heart. And then plant the hands, plant the feet, pop it up into altar. So offer it up, swaha, let something go. Let this practice be an offering to creating space, to finding new messages that affirm our humanity, that affirm our greatness, our beauty. Deep breath in, send the hips high, altar pose. Exhale, lower the hips, come all the way down to the back. Ooh, come all the way down, bring the knees in. Give yourself a squeeze here. Soften the jaw. Really nice, everybody. Let's come into a figure four. So cross the right ankle over the left knee. Flex both feet, both knees are bent, both feet are flexed. You're gonna thread the right hand through, clasp the hands behind the left leg, or just grab onto the leg. Or if you would like, you could even use your strap here. So you're gonna hook it here behind the left foot, and you can pull it in any amount that works for you. So this is opening up the right hip. Soften the jaw, deep full breath here. You can use that right elbow against the right thigh if that feels good to deepen. Yeah, let your sacrum really rest. The backs of the shoulders, the back of the skull. Take one more breath here. Exhale, navel to spine. And then gently lower that left foot. Take the hips over to the right, just about an inch, and then let the legs fall over to the left. Take this juicy twist here. And if the ankle hooked doesn't work for you, you can unhook, of course. Anything you need. You can cactus the arms open, so try to bring both shoulder blades down to the earth. And then if you'd like, just experiment, see if it's available for you today to turn your gaze over toward the right. And if that's feeling stiff, you can gently rock the skull from side to side. So take your gaze to the left and then bring it back to the right. Slowly open up the cervical spine. Yes, so using this stretch to get even deeper into the outside of that right hip and low back. Releasing any tension here. Nice, knees come up toward the sky. Bring the right foot down to meet the left, and then take a big, long good morning stretch. Reach the arms up overhead, take the legs long. Nice, walk the feet in when you're ready. Really root your sacrum down into the earth. Actually, let's take some windshield wipers because that actually supports that. So bringing the feet wide to the sides of the mat, you can rock the knees from side to side a few times in both directions. Slowly, slowly, breathing down into the belly. Yes, getting into the hips. Nice, so the feet come to the earth, knees bend up toward the sky. You can gently start to cross your left ankle over the right knee. Take the heels of your hands and press them down into your thighs so the heels come right into your hip crease. Press the legs away and just feel that traction out, elongating out, drawing the pelvis away from the rib cage. Nice little traction there. And then use the core. Draw the knees into the chest, flex the feet, thread the left hand through, again, using a strap if you have one. You can take that around the arch of the left foot. And then just draw both legs in toward the chest, any amount. Soften the jaw. Nice, and so just noticing what voices are present in the mind today. And one thing that's really helpful is to notice and even welcome the voices. See if you can just welcome and soften around what's there. And that allows us to take a deeper look at what the voice is telling us, who the voice might be from, and then we can discern that it's time to throw a message away, right? Deep breaths here into the belly. Soften into the earth, soften the jaw and the exhale. Let's go for one more deep full breath in. Deep full breath out. Nice, and this time take the legs up toward the sky. Woo, you can roll out the ankles. The core is active here. See if you can root your sacrum down into the earth. Yeah, and then if you have a strap, take your left foot down to the earth. Take your strap into the arch of the right foot. Yeah, like this. And if you don't have a strap, you can interlace the fingers behind the thigh, the right thigh. Soften the jaw, let the back really be supported by the earth behind you. So nice strong back body, nice soft front body. Hamstring stretch here, deep breath in, deep breath out. And then if you have a strap, take it into your right hand and gently open up this leg. If you don't have a strap, take the hand to the outside of the thigh and make a little kickstand with your elbow on the earth, and that'll help you extend, open up this right leg, and you can let the left knee turn out as well to counterbalance. Yeah, keep the jaw soft. Open up, give a little stretch to the inner thigh. One more breath here. The exhale, slowly use the muscles of the core. And then take an IT band stretch, so crossing that foot across the body. Woo! Stretch out the outside of that right leg. Again, you could use the hand if you don't have a strap or a strap-like object. So you're just crossing it over the midline of the body, a couple of inches. Deep breath here. Deep breath out. Nice, coming up through center, remove the strap. Roll the ankle and then lower the right foot to meet the left. Nice, we're just gonna do the other side and then we'll keep it moving. Gently take the left heel up toward the sky. Ha. Soften the jaw. Notice the back body connecting to the earth. Let yourself rest in that support. The back of the skull, sacrum, and the entire length of the spine. Take one more breath here. Deep breath out. Nice, pass the straps to the left hand or create a little kickstand with the left hand on the thigh. I'm gonna take that leg open. I have a wall here, so I'm gonna try to scoot over so I can get a nice inner thigh stretch. Again, let your right knee open up. Turn out the right hip as well. Deep breath here. On your exhale, navel to spine. Use your core and your inner thigh strength to close the legs and then cross this left foot over the midline, just a couple of inches so you can feel that in the IT band, the outside, that long muscle on the outside of this left leg. If it helps, you can sickle the left foot in a little bit to get that stretch all the way down through the outside of the ankle. Yep, deep full breaths here. Let it go. Really nice, everybody. Letting whatever's moving around, move around. Letting whatever's bubbling up, bubble up. At the level of thought, feeling and sensation of the body. Okay, take another breath in. Coming through center, and then exhale, lower this left foot to meet the right. Take the strap, any props off to the side. Oh, and let's take a big good morning stretch. Legs long, arms up overhead. And then gently pulling the knees into the chest. We're gonna do a little crow practice on our back. So extend the arms long and flex the hands back. Like you're pressing into the sky or the ceiling. Okay, take an inhale here. Let your big toes touch. Draw the heels in toward your sitting bones. Take an inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna take a little crunch, rolling up. See if you can separate the knees so they come up behind the elbows. And then inhale, lower back down, slowly, slowly. Take an inhale here. Exhale, press into the sky so the knees are open, just so they're right behind the triceps. Can you roll up a little more, chin to chest? Inhale, open back up, lie back down. Exhale, curling up, use the core, press into the sacrum, navel to spine, big toe mounds touch. Press your knees into your arms into your knees. Woo! And then inhale, come all the way back down. Really nice, everybody. A little crow preparation. So rock and roll forward and back if this feels okay. A few times, or you can roll over to one side and come all the way up. We're gonna pop up into altar pose. Take the hands to the earth, the feet to the earth. Lift the hips high. Let the head drop back if you can. Offer it up. Exhale, lower the hips. Take the hips in between the hands. Yeah, nice. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, take a gentle fold into the legs. Feet are flexed. Woo! And then rolling up, cross the ankles. We're gonna crawl forward onto all fours. So coming into tabletop. shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Oh, and start to take some circles. Sahaja, cat-cow. 3 natural, spontaneous. Take some circles, take some figure eights, take some big barrels. Take what you need. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Open up the spine. And then when you feel complete, come into stillness. Take a big breath in here. Lower the belly, lift the tail, lift the chin. Exhale, press into the palms. Use the muscles of the arms to press the torso away, curling in chin to chest. So I want this to really be active. We think of this as kind of just a passive, like throwaway warm up. But I want you to really think about using your arms because we're preparing for arm balancing, right? So use the muscles as you curl in. Press into the palms. Nice, and then inhale, really drop the belly, lifting the heart. Almost like you're moving through into baby cobra. You're gonna lift the heart, chin, tail. Nice, use the muscles of the arms to press into the earth. Curl the tail, chin to chest. Inhale, lower the belly to the earth. Lift and open the heart, throat, third eye opens. Nice, this time use your muscles, pressing in, curling into cat, and then press all the way back to child's pose. Inhale, use the muscles of the legs and glutes to lift up into tabletop. Open the heart and belly and throat. For cow, exhale, curl it in, press it back, use the arm muscles. And then rising up, use the legs and glutes, press into the knees and the tops of the feet. Open the front body. So you can feel this a little more active if you bring your awareness to the muscles, rolling, curling back, Chakrabakasana, child's pose. Let's take one more. Rising up, use the legs, open the front body. And then open the back body as you curl in, press it back, let the big toes touch, let the knees come wide, coming into Balasana, child's pose. So in this book, Journey to the Heart, Melody Beattie asks, who told you that you were bad or wrong? Are you still letting others tell you that after all these years? Listen quietly. Whose voice do you hear telling you that? Is someone still putting you down, sabotaging your happiness, preventing you from living and moving in self-acceptance, joy, and love? Inhale and breathe in love, peace, and joy. Exhale, breathe out negative energy and negative messages. Feel them loosen, disintegrate, release. Feel your soul, mind, and heart become clear. So take another inhale, breathe in love, peace, joy, self-acceptance. Exhale any negativity, negative energy, negative messages. Feel them loosen and dislodge and release. Let's take another deep, full breath in. Deep, full breath out. Let something go. Nice. We're going to snake through into puppy pose. So bringing the heart to the earth. Let the sitting bones come up to the sky. Reach the arms forward. You can bring your chin or your third eye to the earth. You might draw the knees in a little bit. Mine were a little wide, so you kind of want to draw the knees back underneath the hips. And then bring your third eye or the chin. If you have the space in the shoulders, you could open up the heart, pressing the heart down toward the earth. Yeah, and then gently, slowly snaking through, coming down all the way to the belly. Come into a sphinx. So bring the elbows under the shoulders. Press the tops of the feet down into the earth. Press the hip points into the earth, and then use the palms and the forearms and the elbows to draw the shoulders down the back, draw the heart forward, lifting up. And then lower down, bring the hands under the shoulders, please. Inhale into baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Move the plants out of my face. And then inhale, press all the way up. Tuck the toes, come into a toes tucked child's pose. So stretch out the Achilles and the calves a little bit here. And then inhale, press up. Exhale, pike the hips up high, coming into downward facing dog. Woo! Yes, I am so tight today. Y'all, maybe you are too. It's okay. That's why we're here. Loosen up the tension. So pedaling out the feet, bend one knee and then the other. Just take what you need here. We'll take a few rounds of breath. You can shake the head, no, nod the head, yes. Really let the neck and skull release. Let the sound pass through the vocal cords. Let it be audible if you'd like. Not necessary, you can try it on. For me, it just feels really good. It just feels like I'm really releasing something. I send it out with sound, purifying this negative conditioning. Let it go. Nice. When you're ready, right leg up and back. Exhale, please bring the knee in toward the nose. Take a hover here. With control, send the leg up and back. Exhale, knee to right elbow or higher. Think about crow. Think about where we're going, right? Inhale, send it up and back. Cross the body, right knee, left elbow or tricep. Woo! Inhale, send it all the way back. Nice, knee to nose. Keep the hips high so you can step it all the way through. Nice, coming into a lunge. Use your blocks if you'd like. Just take a moment to find your lunge. You want the right knee directly above the right ankle. Just open up the front of that left hip. Woo, you can rock forward and back. Nice, lower the back knee, untuck the back toes. Ooh, actually, toes tucked feels really good, so I'm just gonna pause here for a moment. And then untuck the toes when you're ready. Nice, and then you can lift up on blocks or fingertips. You wanna lift up and out of the low back. So you don't wanna feel any dumping here in the low back. You don't wanna strain the low back. We've just opened up all this up, right? In that opening sequence. So stay lifted up and out of the low spine. Send those left toes back, lift the heart. Nice, so using the core, take an inhale here. On your exhale, sweep the arms back as you lift the heart. And then inhale, reach all the way up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Use the core, navel to spine. Gentle tilt with the torso. Inhale, reach all the way up. And then take the hands to frame the foot. Tuck the back toe. Press into the left palm. You can use your block on the left side. Peel open to twisted lunge. Nice, let the inner thighs scissor together here. So your knee is still above the right ankle. Inhale. Exhale, big circle. Open the shoulder. Really reach, using the muscles to strengthen and soften. It's all happening. Take one more circle, everybody. Keep the back heel lifted. Exhale. Nice, we're gonna find some buoyancy. Use the arms, so tenting up on fingertips maybe. We're gonna step all the way forward. Left foot meets right. Ooh, forward folds. So feet are hips width. You could fit 2 fists in between the feet. Take a ragdoll, keep a micro bend in the knee, whatever you need here. Stillness, or you could sway side to side. Let something go. Let something go. Yeah, nice. Please start to bring your hands to your shins. We're gonna take a half lift, flat back. Exhale to fold in. So you're lifting from the heart as you find a half lift, flat back. Send the sitting bones back, heart reaching forward. Exhale, fold into the legs. Lower the tailbone, root to rise. We're gonna roll all the way up to stand. Slowly, slowly sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, palms into prayer. Coming back to our intention, our sankalpa from the beginning of class. Just bring it back into your awareness. Deep full breath here. Let it go. Nice, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, chair pose. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, sweep the arms back, lift the heels. Drinking bird. Lower the heels, sweep it up into chair. Exhale, sweep the arms back, drinking bird. Lift the heels high. Lower the heels, sweep the arms into chair. Take an inhale here, reach the pinkies under, and then exhale, fold. Thinking about crow, actually let's pop into a gentle crow. If you have crow in your practice, just right away. There she is, just kind of tap in, fall out, come back in. And then take the heels wide coming into malasana. We're just gently gonna rock from side to side here. So active, sahaja, free, natural, spontaneous malasana, just kind of moving from side to side here. Yes, and then start to lift the hips, walk the feet back in and step back to plank. Using the muscles of the arms in the core, think about your hip points meeting the low rib points, creating a nice box in the core area. Inhale here, press the arms away. Exhale, lower knees gently, chest and chin, elbows bending straight back, y'all. Inhale, drag the belly, lift the heart, like you're shedding skin, shedding old, worn out messages and beliefs. Take another inhale, draw the shoulders together, elbows straight back, lift the heart, shedding, shedding, shedding. Exhale, lower. This time shedding skin, lift the heart, press it up, press it all the way back, tuck the toes, come into a gentle baby balasana. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Nice. And then slowly, slowly coming up, pressing up, toes tucked, pike it up into downward facing dog. Let's take one breath in the dog. Ha, cleansing breath out. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Use the arms, think about core, think about crow or crane. Send it up and back. Bring that left knee up behind the left elbow. Inhale, send it back. Nice, we're gonna cross the body. Take that knee up above the right elbow. Send it up and back. And then exhale, knee to nose, hips high. Step it all the way through. Nice. Open up the front of this right hip. Rock forward and back a few times. And then when you're ready, lower the back knee. You can stretch out the quad a little bit here if you keep the toes tucked. Square off the hips and shoulders. And then when you're ready, untuck the back toes. Take an inhale. Sweep the arms back like drinking bird. Inhale, reach it up, Anjaneyasana. So scissor the inner thighs so the low back is protected. Nice, exhale, sweep it back. Gently dipping forward with the torso. Lift the heart, inhale. Sweep it up, reach up for new beliefs, new messages that support our growth and healing. Take the hands down to frame the foot, tuck the back toe, root down through your right palm, and twist open to the left. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Take an inhale here. Exhale, spin it back and down. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, like you're swimming through negative, toxic beliefs. Moving through it, letting it go, back behind us. Blah, goodbye. One more, sweep it up. Exhale, let it go. Bring the hands to frame the foot. Find that buoyancy again. We're gonna come all the way up into a forward fold. Whew. Really nice, everyone. Take a few breaths here. Take what you need. Let the spine really traction out. Let the head hang heavy like a coconut. A little sway, or you can find stillness. All together, hands to the shins, half lift, flat back, breathing in. Exhale, rinse it out. Inhale, half lift. Uttanasana, folding in. Yeah, same thing. We're gonna root to rise. Let the tailbone drop. Root down into all four corners of the feet. Slowly, slowly keep the chin tucked. As you straighten through the spine, the skull comes up to the sky, pausing in Tadasana. The majesty of the mountain, the strength of the mountain is being reflected in us in this posture. As without, so within. So tap into that strength. Tap into that majesty. These postures show us our true nature. These postures unravel and unravel the old messages, right? And reveal our true nature, which is the majesty of the mountain, which is all of these different facets of all of these postures, the sage, all these wise ones, these beautiful animal creatures, the trees, this beauty of the planet, the crow, the crane. Let this practice reveal our true nature. Okay? Reveal the truth of who we really are. Please sweep the arms up to the sky. Reach up, look up. Exhale, coming into chair. Spin the pinkies under. Take one breath in here. Exhale, sweep it back, drinking bird, lift the heels. Inhale, lower the heels, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the arms back, lift the heels, lift the heart. Inhale, sweep it back. Nice, we're gonna lower the arms, forward fold, come all the way down. If you wanna use your block to practice crow, you can place the block in between the hands, in between the L shape of the hands. So we're gonna move into our crow practice again, a little bit longer. We'll spend a little more time here. So you wanna come into this crouching shape here with the hips lifted. You start to lift the hips so the knees come up into the armpits. And then you come into a little shelf, kind of like you're moving through chaturanga or baby cobra. Or you can even think of cat-cow with the elbows bent. And we're slowly just playing with balance here. It's really just playing. And then one day both feet come up. You find that center of balance.
that fulcrum, and you kind of just tilt over it and practice staying here. Breathing in that challenging asana, that challenging seat. So if you fall out, get back in. You could also experiment with lifting one foot and then the other. That helps strengthen all the muscles. Few breaths here, playing with balance, playing with taking flight, lifting into this arm balance. Like a crane, gliding over water. And everybody, when you're ready, we're gonna come down into Malasana. Toes turn out, feet wide to the sides of the mat. And then sitting up nice and straight here. If this is really tough for you, you can roll up a blanket or bring pillows. Bring something under the heels so the heels can have something to rest on. And then press palms into prayer and let's roll out the wrists. So pressing palms into prayer and then taking these circles. Keeping the wrists kind of pressing together. See how I'm just, and then take it in the opposite direction. Whew, roll out the wrists. Nice, you're gonna take palms to prayer here. I'm gonna face you and see what's going on. So thumbs coming in toward the heart space. Press your elbows into your knees. Your knees press gently into the elbows. And then extend your left fingertips to the earth. Just take this left elbow straight, left fingertips to the earth. You're gonna press that elbow into the left knee. And then from here, take your right hand to the heart. Deep breath in. On your exhale, we're gonna twist open, root down through your left heel. Find a twist, maybe you can take your gaze. Twist it open, nice. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, take the right fingertips to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, navel to spine, twist open, reach up. So there's this diagonal shape with the arms. Whew. Take a deep breath here. Deep breath out, come through center. Palms to prayer. Nice, slowly, slowly come back to your sitting bones. Whew, my ankles are crying. Roll out the ankles. And then if you have your blocks, grab them. I think we're gonna push, we're definitely pushing Twisted Crow off another week. So we'll get there. So we're gonna come into double pigeon or fire log. So what you do here, the blocks or pillows are really, really helpful for this one because it's just it's a hip opener and it's a strange way of stacking the bones, the joints, to open the hips. So you're gonna take your left leg, you're gonna bend this left knee so that the left shin is parallel to the front of the mat. It's if you're sitting in a square, it's that top bar, I guess, and the toes flex back. And then you're gonna stack the right leg like a fire log right on top of it, taking the ankle to knee. And you're gonna imagine that this ankle is below the knee. So I can press that knee down, but the way my body is like right here. So I can press the knee down a little bit and get it closer to that ankle. But we just wanna gradually open the hips. This is about the hips opening. So this is not an easy posture. So the blocks under the joints really supports the opening. It allows us to soften into the opening of the hips. So take one block under the left knee and then another block right in between the left ankle and the right knee. And you can adjust it so that you're able to find your edge, right? Like, I want support, but I also want to be able to soften and open a little bit, or deepen, if it's into whatever's available for me today. Okay, so find this, stack this up so that it's in that sweet spot. And then sitting up nice and tall, suspending from the tops of the ears, the crown of the head. Take a big breath in here. And here's where you stay. You can take the fingers out to the sides. Just work with breathing into the belly. If you're feeling good, you can walk the fingertips forward, hinging at the hips. Ooh, yeah. Get a little stretch on the outside of the right hip. You can almost hook, if you're folding forward here, the spine is straight, you're still reaching through the crown of the head. So the neck, the cervical spine is connected to the spine. The chin is gently tucked here. You can wrap your right toes around this left arm, reaching, reaching, reaching. This is gonna prepare us for another posture I wanna work on in the coming weeks. Ekapada Galavanasana. So we're slowly gonna walk back in if you're folding. And then slowly shifting back onto the sitting bones to release out of this posture. You're gonna take the legs forward, gently give them a little shake. And we're gonna move on to the other side. Take a little windshield wipers with the whole leg straight here like this. Into those hip flexors. Other side. So your right leg becomes the base. I better face you again. Yep. So we talked about the square, but it's really a triangle. And then you're gonna stack the left ankle on top of the right knee. Double fire log or double pigeon. Fire log or double pigeon, right? So it's interesting to find that sweet spot with the ankle, because the ankle can like protrude into the knee and it just doesn't feel good. It's a tough posture. So stack yourself up for success here. Use your blocks in whatever capacity. Maybe you don't need them both. I'm using one on this side. So stacking this up, the top joints are above the joints beneath them. So this left ankle is right on top of the right knee, and the left knee is right on top of the right ankle. Okay, so you can stay here. This is like, whoo, this is it. I'm in my sweet spot. You stay right here and breathe. Think about lifting through the crown of the head, suspending from the tops of the ears, and focus on the belly, expanding and contracting. If you feel to fold forward. You can walk the fingertips forward. Breathing, everyone's breathing into a soft belly. Soften the jaw. Okay, slowly, slowly walking the fingertips in if you folded. Slowly removing the props, the tools, and starting to take the legs long. So same thing on this side, just releasing the hips. And then if you'd like, you can sway the feet from side to side. We're really opening up, softening, releasing that ball and socket joint and those hip flexors. So we're gonna come down to the back. Great job, everyone. We're moving through some tough stuff today. Bring your knees into the chest and give yourself a little squeeze. And we're just gonna practice this to close up our practice, Apanasana. So bring your knees into the chest. Take your right knee into your right hand and your left knee into your left hand, okay? And then on your inhale, you're gonna press the knees up toward the sky so they're hovering above the hips and the elbows are extended. Take an inhale here, and then on your exhale, you're just gonna bend the elbows and draw the knees back into the chest, emptying out the belly. Inhale, press the hands into the knees, lift the knees up toward the sky, extend the elbows long. Exhale, empty out the belly. So breathing in, feel the pelvis tilt on the sacrum. Nice, sacrum comes back to the earth here. Nice. See if you can keep the sacrum rooted as you lift the knees. And then exhale, navel toward the spine. You can continue moving like this, or you can inhale, press the knees up, and then take butterfly wing circles with the knees. Bring the knees out and back in, navel to spine, knees to the chest. Inhale, press the knees away. And then either draw them straight back in, or you can take a big circle. So slowing down the breath, this is activating the vagus nerve. Activating rest and digest. So see if you can release the weight of the legs into the hands. Really let the legs release. So really trusting your own hands as you press the knees away. And then exhale. Let's take one more round. And when everyone has the knees back into the chest, give yourself a squeeze. You can rock side to side. And if there's anything else you need, take what you need, and we'll start to make our way into Shavasana. Slowly, slowly make your way into your final rest. Let the heels come wide to the sides of the mat. Let your toes splay out. Maybe you take a hand to the belly, a hand to the heart. You can curl the shoulders under, letting the collarbones spread wide. Keeping the heart open as you rest into this complete surrender. Letting go completely, surrendering absolutely. There's nothing left to do here. Releasing, breathing, listening. This reading
from Melody Beattie. Who told you that you were bad and wrong? Are you still letting others tell you that after all these years? Listen quietly. Whose voice do you hear telling you that? Is someone still putting you down, sabotaging your happiness, preventing you from living and moving in self-acceptance, joy, and love? Inhale and breathe in love, peace, joy, self-acceptance. Exhale and breathe out negative energy and all negative messages. Feel them loosen, disintegrate, release, offer them down into the earth. Inhale, breathe in love, self-acceptance, peace, joy. Let it wash over you. And exhale, let go. Let go of anything other than your true nature. Feel your soul, mind, and heart become clear. You don't have to let others take your power, rob your joy. Don't become so accustomed to living with the pain of old negative messages that you don't even notice how much they hurt anymore. Get rid of those old messages. Pull them out of your soul just as you would pull out barbs or knives. Pull them out one by one and then toss them away. You don't have to work around the pain from these messages anymore. You don't have to figure out how to incorporate that pain into your life. Let it go. Recognize your true nature. Your true nature is love. Allow yourself to heal. Find new messages that empower you with love, messages that set you free. And slowly beginning to reawaken. Start to move in a way that helps you come out of this corpse pose, this cocoon. You're breaking out of a cocoon. Curling into one side of the body, the side of the body that's calling you today. And sealing your practice here in this little seed. We're going to plant new messages here about who we truly are, our true nature. Our true nature is love. We are divine cosmic stardust. We deserve to be celebrated and cherished and loved and seen and known for the totality of who we are and what we bring. Breathe in that self-acceptance and that love and that joy and that recognition. Recognize our true nature is incredible, is a miracle, such a gift to the planet. And then when you're ready, we'll gently press up to a seat. And we'll just close our practice together here with a breath and an om.
You can bring your hands to the heart, or a hand to the belly, a hand to the heart. We'll take a big breath in here. Breathing in with this community, breathing out with this community. Breathing in the love that's been created here, the spaciousness, and breathing out, send it out into this community. Really feel that. Feel that love of the Sangha. And then we'll fill up for Om. Deep belly breath, fill the lungs. Thank you so much for sharing your practice, bowing to ourselves, for returning to the mat, returning to the practice, showing up for ourselves. We bow to each other, the sacred Sangha, this community of seekers, and we bow to the teachers, all the teachers upon whose shoulders I stand, who brought this ancient wisdom tradition from India that I'm honored to be sharing with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.